I'm not reading that.
Oh, you are?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are?
Okay, we're on.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, everyone. Miss Sabrina.
All right, I'll make a motion to suspend approval of the April 27th regular meeting minutes.
I will second that.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Absolutely.
Tony?
Yes. All right, you ready for a proclamation, ma'am?
I certainly am.
All right.
Come on, stand up and we'll start this.
Oh, okay. Motorcycle Awareness Month in Ohio. Whereas motorcycle riding is a popular form of transportation and recreation for over 200,000 people across the state and millions across the nation. And whereas in an effort to make motorcycling in Ohio a safer and more enjoyable sport, motorcycling organizations from around the state are now planning a collective venture to promote motorcycle awareness and
Whereas Ohio is national leaders in motorcycle registration and production, and whereas it is especially important that citizens of our state be aware of motorcycles on the streets and the highways and recognize the importance of motorcycle safety, and whereas all motorcycle organizations, clubs, dealerships, groups, and highway safety officials in our state should join with Motorcycle Ohio program and Abate of Ohio, Inc., and actively promote safety, operation, increase rider training, improve licensing efforts and motorist awareness, and
Whereas during this month, all roadway and highway users should unite in the safe sharing of the roads throughout the state of Ohio. And let it be resolved that the Portage County Board of Commissioners does hereby proclaim the month of May 2023 as Motorcycle Awareness Month, in witness thereof of your county commissioners.
woo-hoo.
Thank you.
You want to get a picture?
I do.
with
Why
Barb?
don't you guys just stay up there and I'll stand down
no,
here.
you,
Short anyway.
well, you're short. You're going to be shorter. You can come up with us.
She looks good there.
No,
Okay,
she looks
that's
good there.
good.
Here, well, you want to give her the
Here,
phone?
here's
You
a
wanna
hold the
Oh.
proclamation.
Hold the proclamation.
Ready?
Just a minute.
Okay, very nice. I got a few.
Great, thank you.
All
And
right.
could you email that to me today? So I
Sure.
can get
You can
a
give
copy
me
of
your
that
email
in Columbus before
Absolutely.
Saturday.
I like your shirt, Barb.
Well,
It's
that's I
cute.
specifically wore it for today. My
Yes.
All right, cool.
One of my
Do you see the back of it? Turn
Yeah,
around,
I
Barb.
didn't read it.
It's really not funny. Yeah, we vote for
That's
motorcycles.
nice.
There you
That's
go.
Nice.
Thank you all.
Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you.
I'll send that to you right now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Come on.
Ready?
Oh, so
All right, real quick today, I just have two shared transfer resolutions. Or regular ones.
Okay. I'll make a motion to transfer the fund 1415 Child Welfare Special Levy Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1413 WIA Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Good to see you. Stay longer next time.
I will. I let Jackie know.
Oh, did you?
Jackie, good morning.
Hi, Jackie.
She is. Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
And before you start, I'm going to say something in public. That last week or 2 weeks ago when I read all the qualities of the Sheriff's Department, I misspoke. That the $3 million was put into the $7.1 million that they've had in their budget. So I just wanted to correct that. That was my mistake of separating the $3 million from, I thought it was $10 million
okay.
versus $7.1 million.
Okay.
So that was the total?
The 7.1 is total.
It's still 7.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, but I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Okay.
You're up, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so these are just basic housekeeping items today, some journal entries and a few resolutions.
All right. All right. I'll make a motion. The Board of Commissioners signs the satisfaction of mortgage for Roy and Phyllis Harrison for $18,200, instrument number 2014-09781, as requested by Neighborhood Development Services. Documents reviewed by the Department of Budget and Finance with no exceptions noted.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
In accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-03696 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to pay process the April 27th, 2023 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then and nows as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the April 27th, 2023 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 001 General Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance Fund.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 8300 Solid Waste General Administration to Fund 8301 SWMD Local Government Financial Test.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to authorization to increase the cash drawer amount for the Portage County Probate Court Common Pleas Division and verify the amount held in the Portage County Legal Division cash drawer.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes. Thank you, Jackie. Tammy, good morning.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. How about you this morning?
Doing good. Nothing really out of the ordinary, just some really exciting news with the building department and the succession plan that we finally got to with having Joe move to the director.
That's awesome.
And then Randy has graciously accepted to stay on since he's already kind of budgeted anyways.
Yeah.
And he's gonna move to master plans examiner. So that kind of completes the succession plan with that department, so we're really excited for that.
Excellent job.
And I have a question about that because it was brought to my attention last night, or something made me think of it. Then Joe will also become the floodplain administrator.
Mhm.
Okay, with that, okay, that's just part of the
The-
duties. We don't have to do
correct.
anything special
Nope.
with FEMA. Okay, perfect. All right, in accordance with section 305.30 of the Ohio Revised Code and the board's resolution 21-0396, part 9I, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to authorize the promotion of Joe Bodnar to Director of Portage County Building Department. The promotion date is Monday, May 1st, 2023.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize transfer of Randy Roberts to Master Plans Examiner, Portage County Building Department. The transfer date is Monday, May 1st, 2023.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the hire of Lori Metzger, JFS driver, Portage County Jobs and Family Services. The tentative start date is Monday, May 8th, 2023. The Board of Commissioners agrees that this hire is contingent upon the applicant passing and the required pre-employment screenings.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize 3-day internal posting of bargaining position for social service 3 worker, independent living coordinator, children's service division for the Portage County Job and Family Services with an external posting if no internal appointment is made.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the 3-day internal posting of bargaining position for JFS Intensive Case Manager, Peer Support Specialist, Ohio Means Jobs Division for the Portage County Job and Family Services with an external posting if no internal appointment is made.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to approve anniversary probationary step increase for the following non-bargaining employees. Larry Jones, maintenance.
Second with discussion.
Speak.
I've only been here a short period of time, but this guy's the bomb. Anything and everything we need. There's absolutely no negativism in this guy at all.
Yep. I would have to agree.
And his pleasant personality
Yeah.
just radiates.
To everybody.
But
It's just,
Yeah.
it is
we have
He's
a
amazing.
good group of employees, but I'm pointing him out today on his anniversary date that I can't.
I think we all concur on that. He makes everybody smile.
He does.
And
He
try-
does. He's
attempts to.
great.
Mhm.
He's
He gave me
amazing.
$10 to say this.
That's it. I gave him 20.
Okay,
Right, yes.
all right, and in accordance with
We
the
didn't do,
Ohio.
we
got
didn't
roll
do
call.
Roll call,
Sabrina,
yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Okay, in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.22G1, motion to move into executive session to consider the employment, dismissal, discipline of a public employee, or the investigation of charges or complaints against a public employee.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes. Dan, we're gonna ask you to step out as well, I think, or unless
I
it's your
think-
employee. No,
yeah,
you're sta- no,
I'd
I'm
like
sorry.
Dan to be here.
Yeah, please, sorry about that. No, you're
Have a
safe.
tissue.
No action.
Okay, I make a
That-
motion to come out of executive session.
Second.
No action.
Okay, no action. Do I roll call, I guess?
Roll
Yes.
call.
Okay, Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, different.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Appreciate it.
Now get out.
No. We have a quarterly update,
Am I
Dan.
next?
Oh, yeah, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, well, I don't have to
I
move
thought,
it.
I thought, okay, yeah.
They're
You
so
thought,
rude.
you thought you'd get out of here.
Poor
Sorry,
Dan.
Dan. Sorry, Dan.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
So I'm here for the quarterly update. Just wanted to go over a couple of things. First thing is, as of 2 days ago, was my first year anniversary working here. for
Congratulations.
Board of
We're
Governors.
glad to have you.
Thank you very much
Yes.
for supporting me as much as you have. It really has been a breath of fresh air. It really has.
Do
And,
good work.
it's been a wonderful challenge. We have a great group of people within Water Resources, and I'm proud to work alongside them. They really are a good group.
We appreciate you.
We do.
We are currently going through ARPA projects. Just to give you a real quick, overview, we went through the Bolingbrook sewer rehab project. We've completed that, or we are close to completing it. We're getting ready to start the Brimfield Phase 2 sewer project as well, sewer rehab. That really helps a lot with us when we recondition those sewers. It takes a lot of stress off of the wastewater plants. You don't get as much infiltration from groundwater going through those sewers and eventually ending up in our plants. So the more tight, the more watertight we can keep them, the easier it is on our infrastructure overall.
Do you have to dig all those up, or is there different means that you?
There are different processes that they can utilize. A lot of them is, we go in and we camera all of the sewers and see where the damage is, and then we'll have a contractor go in and actually physically, repair those. And a lot of times the actual sewers that go down into the or the manhole covers and the manholes that go into the sewers, there's a lot of infiltration of water there. So a lot of it's the repair of those manholes. So, and that really, we've been noticing a big difference already with the Bolingbrook. It's taken stress off of our plant, so we expect a similar result with this Brimfield one. We are also, I think we just are getting ready to award the contract with the Streetsboro sludge dryer.
Okay.
So we have this monstrous dryer that, has been out of commission for quite some time. It was a challenge trying to find an engineering company that could come in and actually tell us, what needed to be done to repair that. And it came in right at where we expected it to, so I think we're going to move forward with that. Let's see. On a non-ARPA related issue, we're going to paint the Shalersville tank this year, I believe.
That's the one that gets my name on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is that the sewage tank?
One they're gonna bury.
Come on, Tenlin.
No, that was inappropriate.
That's just wrong.
Go ahead, Dan.
And we're also, with this company, we're going to go ahead and do more inspections, more clean outs within the tanks. We're going to put all of the tanks on a schedule so that we can make sure that our infrastructure is up to date. It's something that we haven't done prior to this. We've been doing it hodgepodge, and we'd like to get them on a set schedule so that we can keep our tanks. There's no reason why a tank can't last 100 years if it's properly taken care of. So, that's our plan. And then finally, we just have our CMMS software program that we've been unrolling for the last, I think it's been about 9 months now, but it's a asset management maintenance software program. It's very, very powerful. It's also very labor intensive trying to get it off the ground. But we're moving along really well with it, and overall, just big picture, eventually we will have a complete idea of what our assets are, where they're at, and it's live, real time. If we use a part, we'll know where it went and what happened to it. So it just keeps the life cycle of things. Again, if we have a pump that's 7 years, we can actually look online and it'll tell us where the sweet spot is, where you know, it's probably getting ready to fail soon, so we can start having expectations as to
Good.
what it'll
Nice.
cost us. So it's a big project, but I'm really excited about that coming to.
It's a lot to accomplish in the first year.
Yes. Well, you know, it's all of, you know, it was just bringing these folks back together again, you know, and they're all working well and playing well with each other. So I'm excited. I think we're gonna have a good year.
Excellent.
Dan,
Mhm.
I have to ask because I have a family that lives in Chen Allotment.
Uh-huh.
Where are we at with Chen? Because I get asked frequently, where are we at with Chen? 'Cause
Right
that's
now,
been
we're still
ongoing.
in design phase with
Yeah.
that. I believe it's CT Consultants is
Okay.
in charge of that. I know that there's been some issues, design issues. CT has had some, a lot of, I think, change in their own organization.
Oh, okay.
So it's just really bogged the project down. John Vance, our sanitary engineer, was just unhappy with the way that they were designing this, and you know, he's really put their feet to the fire to make sure that this is done properly. So
'Cause
we're
the
still
cost was
unfortunately.
very
It is. It's very high.
It was not absorbent for the folks. I think when Alan was here, he said it was like 40,000, and it's like a lot of seniors up. There's no way they could afford. I mean, there's like 250 houses in there,
Right.
and that's why they said they had to go back to the design. But I know that takes time. But
Yeah, unfortunately, it does, and especially when the design engineers kind of drop the ball.
and the EPA is aware of this since it was like.
Yep. Yeah, we're within schedule. Everything's moving
Okay.
forward. We're just, you know, trying to make sure that once this is done, that we can, once it goes to construction, everything's done properly, so that we don't have issues in the future, which, you know, can
Because they're going to
always
have
be
a couple
disaster.
pump stations. Mike, did you want your name on those pump stations?
Nah, I want the one way up in the air.
I'm just checking. All right, thank you.
Thank
Anything
you very
else?
much.
Thank you, Dan.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Dan,
it.
for what you
Appreciate
do.
it.
Good, thank you. Ms. Dawn. Solid Waste, good morning.
Good morning.
Hola.
Hola.
So, we
Seats
have
myself.
quarterly update.
That's it. Here we
I'm
go.
loving this newsletter.
Isn't it cute?
I like it.
My new design artist, Hannah.
Cool.
She's a skill that I wish I had. So we'll start off with the sad news. The city of Kent voted last night 5-4 to go with a single hauler for both trash and recycling. We fought hard to keep them, and it will be a big loss for the district. However, it is difficult to compete financially with the private sector as we are driven by service and not profit. A year and a half ago, the district needed to make changes in order to be sustainable and to ensure the longevity of the district. The district standardized agreements, and we held 3 public hearings, and then we standardized our rates.
Mm-hmm. It was a good thing.
Yeah, that
It
was a good
is,
thing.
and I stand by that choice.
Yeah, absolutely, so do we.
We wouldn't
Yeah.
be here right now.
Yeah.
It's
So
across
here we
the
are.
board, and you know what? And the district's sustainable now
We are.
due to it. So,
Since the district did not intend to change any details with the active agreement with the city of Kent, our agreement with Kent would have remained in effect. The city of Kent chose to end our agreement and went with the lowest bidder.
So, part of what I've heard of this, that they got their feathers ruffled a tad bit because you chose not to bid when we had an existing contract already in place that continued on unless one part or the other wanted it. So you had an existing contract that they wanted you to rebid. Okay.
And we have a
That's
standardized
usually-
agreement, so I can't change that
Okay.
when.
I just wanted to clarify that for myself.
well, and you know, I guess that I look at it this way. You know what? Their constituents are our constituents, and of course, everyone's looking to cut costs right now. And you know, being in their seats, you know, they were sold a bill of goods that was way
I-
less, and we just can't compete with.
I will say, a year and a half ago, the bid cost from the same hauler was $535. Our cost a year and a half ago was still $550.
But you understand, they make it up on the garbage. It's the recycling is not a money
The
maker.
cost has only increased. So how they could come in so low is beyond me.
And it's a
like, is it to
5-year
take
contract.
a small
I mean,
hauler out? I don't know, but
it's-
here we are.
So,
But But you know
So
what?
God bless them.
When one door closes, another opens. And you know what, Don? I'm looking at all these new programs, and I think you and your team are doing a great job, and we'll keep the momentum going.
Okay,
Yep.
so, we would like to thank the City of Kent for their partnership for the last 24 years and for helping to establish the district. And we continue to value what they bring to the table. They have a lot of great environmental
Mhm.
programs in place,
And you know, you never know, that it may not work out in the end and they may be back. But you know what, at the end of the day, like I said, their constituents are our constituents, so, you know, we'll be here.
in the end of June, we intend to remove those carts and offer it to communities who we could not service.
Because you didn't have
before. We
carts.
didn't have carts and we didn't have trucks.
And we didn't have money
We
to
will be
do
able to do
cards.
that now.
How many carts are coming back to you?
What'd you say?
How many carts are coming back to you?
Around 5,000.
Cool.
Yeah.
A lot of opportunity.
We'll be
there.
able to offer what we couldn't offer before.
Okay, great.
And if someone accidentally hits their cart and damages it and needs a replacement part, we would have it.
Yeah.
Not that I would know about that, but I'm just saying.
I saw your left fender.
Yeah, that was my old car I hit.
Okay. On a more positive note.
Yes, ma'am.
The district has started 2023 off by launching new programs. Yard waste and food composting.
Yeah.
With all the storms that were hitting Portage, we needed to find a way to divert the leaves and the sticks and the branches. And so we implemented a 40-yard at our drop-off location.
Yeah.
That goes to Broomfield Aggregate, and anyone in the county can bring it to us.
And here's the good news. I am all excited about May 17th, our Habitat Recycling Extravaganza.
Skipping ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you staying on task? Excuse me. I'm just excited about it.
Skipping ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Our second new program is our food waste.
Okay.
And when we're looking at landfill, 22% of what's in the landfill is food waste. And so the county has started a food waste program.
Please describe that.
Please describe that.
My food waste program is trash can. So tell me what
You're
that
gonna have
means
to
to you.
find another source.
Dig a hole, plant
River
it.
City Reuse is local, and meat, dairy, anything you can't typically put in your own backyard is now able to come to the district. Food composting at home does not take meat or dairy or things like that.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't reach a high enough temperature. But at the district and with our local program, they take it and they move it to a program, and the heat there hits that temperature and stays at that temperature for a week, and then it composts, and then we can bring it back to the county if we used to use that compost.
Because I'm a little bit slow sometimes.
Sure.
I have to bring it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, someday I would
Yeah.
love to expand to add pickup at houses. We're not there yet. Someday.
But I didn't know that was an option. Thank you.
Nice and smelly.
Someday. No, it's not smelly.
Wait till
It's
summer
contained.
comes.
It's contained. We attended Kent State's Earth Fest and educated residents on current recycling guidelines along with current programs on the county. We also had our own Earth Day Festival. It was one of the busiest events I've ever seen. We collected 21,000 pounds of tires, 13,000 pounds of latex paint, along with electronics. Travel-sized toiletries were collected by Rural Relief, and those were donated to local schools. Travel-sized deodorants and all of those fun things. We have 2 touch trucks coming up along with the Habitat for Humanity Recycle Extravaganza. And then we are also looking at some new programs we're going to start. One of those being appliance recycling and being able to remove Freon from appliances. A couple other solid waste districts in the state of Ohio offer this. It's difficult. Many people in Portage County do not know how to get rid of Freon. And they keep calling around and they keep calling around. And so it's a 3-hour course. A few of my staff would like to do this course, and it'll be able to offer more residents more options and more ways to divert again. And then my final item is we are looking at joining Keep America Beautiful, which in turn is Keep Ohio Beautiful, which would in turn keep Portage County beautiful. And that will develop additional relationships with our counterparts in Portage County.
Awesome, awesome.
Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, lots of good.
Keep up the good work. We appreciate you doing it.
Oh, you did not cover the building renovations.
We jumped ahead, yes.
Yeah, Dawn.
I jumped ahead too.
Right.
Building renovations, those are all in-house,
Yeah.
building renovations. They're
Good.
beautiful.
Well, that's nice. But you know what? It's nice to have a nice workplace, you know, an atmosphere to come to. So,
Very pretty.
and I hope you brightened it up because it always seems so dark.
It is, that is dark though, look how pretty that is.
So-
Wait till you see it in person.
That big space area, is there any thought process to do anything, workout room?
Yoga,
That's what I was thinking, yeah, workouts.
See?
I breathe a lot there.
On my days.
activities.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Don't
No?
tell don't tell the risk.
Okay.
The building looks amazing. You and your team of drivers
Yeah.
are actually doing an amazing, amazing job. It's perfect example of teamwork.
Yeah, thank you. Yep,
Good
thank you.
job, young lady. Thank you.
Thank you,
Alright,
ma'am.
Thank you.
Shannon, good morning.
Services. Hey, Miss Shannon.
Hi, y'all.
Hey there.
I have my department update too, but I'll do the project updates first. if
Cool,
That's
please.
okay. I have more this week.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Shannon, do we have any more space on the first floor available?
Well, I got most of the furniture out of, that I could, cause we started moving into one central location. There's, right next to the building department, I don't know what room number that is, there's that room. It depends what it's for, I guess. Cause there's a lot of like lines like this running through there, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just have to be a little bit more renovated.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a big space. Someone contacted me yesterday, and so I was like, I'm not sure. I have to ask you.
Yeah, there's probably one room, because
What's the size?
I don't know. I would say 10 by 10.
Well, Dave McIntyre may be contacting you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool. Okay. But yeah, I'll double check though too. Let's see, the admin building, the Bob Polly finished the ceiling tiles.
Yes,
And the
it
ceiling
Looks
are
good.
so
It's
nice.
amazing,
I
once
know, it
they've
doesn't look
changed with
dirty.
it. Yeah.
And they are, we have, and the doors too, because Michelle and I were kind of talking about that yesterday. The doors that were getting redone and stuff like that, they're, we've settled on a stain to match the existing. So the painter's also going to, for the new doors, but the painter's also going to take that stain. We had to take it to Sherwin-Williams so they could match it the best they could for the sanding and the staining of the new doors. So that'll be happening hopefully soon. I know his schedule is pretty tight, so, but he'll just do a door at a time.
Bob's
Take it
been
up.
doing a great job.
I know, yeah, they're great. We
And
have
he
great
does it with a
staff.
smile. He's always
I know,
so
he never
smiley, too.
complains, I know. I was like, oh.
And those tiles are paid.
Yes, they are, the cutting, yes. If you skip to the third page, the prosecutors, the project start date is the first week of June and to be completed by September for the windows that are leaking really, really bad.
And we're really, really sure that's really, really gonna fix the problem.
I'll let you know once they open it up.
It starts raining.
That's what they have to do, is they have to open it up to see
okay.
what's going on. It's not like they're gonna just caulk around it or whatever, they have to physically take it out to figure out what, is there something wrong with the headers, they don't know. So, and the Ravenna Courthouse, the project start, mid to late June, to be completed in September. They think it'll take 12 weeks. He said that was on the high end, the contractor did, but,
To do the parking lot? 12 weeks?
they have to do it in
They
sections.
have to dig, I mean, they're digging pretty low too.
They have to mill it all down, and then the middle, the middle section that's gonna
Yeah.
be concreted, they have to put in the
That's right.
drainage.
I forgot about all that.
It is more than I know, I was like, it doesn't just take a week? But he thinks that's high, like he was just estimating high, so.
So that's
err on
12
the
weeks
high
of
side.
not, if it goes, that way, no cars in that parking lot.
So we're gonna do it in half, so you can park in half.
Yeah.
And then, the Catholic Church is letting us use part of their parking lot for our employees.
Okay.
And then Vic's gonna use the other church, and I'm just not sure of the name, for his, grand jurors,
Okay.
because they all use that parking lot.
Yeah.
And Claire's been in contact a lot with the churches, just so that we're all on the same page, because I don't want them to, at the last minute, go, sorry, you can't park here. We're like, we're gonna do with all those people. So, and then Riddle Block Building, everybody's starting in mid-June. Everybody's coming back, all the contractors are coming in, because they're ordering their stuff, so that's gonna happen in June. So, so the HVAC replacement and the, roof.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So they take all the HV, the crane takes all those off, puts them aside, or
So
we're getting new ones.
They're not
we're getting
all
all
up
new
there.
ones. So there's some that are hanging out. You'll see like off the ledge.
Right,
And we're
okay.
putting all those. They're gonna do one at a time
Okay.
because I don't want that building to be without air for that long. So and we've all come to
I
agreement.
know, it is so hot. There's no air in the hallways either.
Yeah,
In the
that's
summer.
not.
It's
They're
hot.
not putting in new ductwork or anything. They're just replacing the units. So, but like Casa, I have 2 portable units because they are not going to have air, and I have 2 portable units that maintenance purchased so that we can distribute if it's going to be like a long period of time. But he said probably the max will be 3 days without air for one small section at a time to replace the units. Just going to do one, replace one, do one, replace one, take one off, put one on.
So I thought the roof has to come first.
They do it together.
Together.
Simultaneously.
Okay, so they're gonna do parts of the roof that,
They're working together. We
Gotcha.
have lots of we had a post bid meeting. We've already met once. We'll meet
Oh,
again.
That's good.
So we just keep meeting together. And BOC is the one that's doing the job. They've done a lot of our projects and they've already worked on that roof before.
okay.
So
It's so nice to see actually projects coming to
I
fruition.
know.
right?
I know. I want them to be hurry up and get them done, but I don't want them to do them wrong. So. And then for my department reports, my updates, my quarterly, these are the completed projects. I've been taking them off this list, and I meet with you guys a lot about these. So this is just maintenance wise. So I'll
The
just,
completed projects?
these are just the ones we've completed since I've kind of come into play.
Okay.
I hope they have enough there. So I don't know.
You're
If,
fine.
I don't know, Michelle. I don't know if I have enough.
There's enough.
Yeah, we got
Is there enough?
Yeah.
I don't have one for you, but that's okay.
Here, no, take it
Those
back.
are just the completed ones that we've done to date. I mean, you guys can just, I don't keep.
Yeah, we can
I'll get one later.
We've all, I didn't know if Sarah did need one too, but, just the main hallways, the commissioners, this boardroom, you guys did a lot of that. The tuck point around the bricks, the ceiling tiles, the sinkhole at Sallyport, the columns, and then the
Point
roof
tuck.
replacement.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We did about chest high all the way around, and if you look over those steps in the back parking lot by
Yeah,
us,
by
where,
us.
where our vehicles
Okay.
are?
There's those little steps if you,
Yeah.
as you're walking in our doors.
Yeah, the steps on the sides.
Yeah.
Correct, so this was done, and if you just raise your eyes up about 2 more feet, there's,
There was no like point of like stopping. We could tuck point this entire building. So if you want me to bring them back,
well, I just
can.
figured that was
So that they were just supposed to do just
bottom,
the
lower.
bottom.
Okay.
That was all that they were required to do,
Okay, yep.
and they actually did a lot more.
did
than
more,
what they
yeah,
were
okay,
going
right,
to, but
thank you.
this whole building does need to be tuck pointed. I mean, that's why you're getting leaks in walls, and you have, like you'll see the bubbling coming.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
The
but
moisture's
it's a
getting in.
lot of, it has to be a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And then for maintenance, for facility requests, I just wanted to give you like an update. This is just on the other end of like what maintenance does. Maintenance usually does anywhere from 1,200 to 1,400 facility requests with our guys in the field from different departments that ask for requests.
Wow.
Keys made or toilets leaking or whatever. And currently we're at 550 right now. So
dear.
and we're just keep going. We're just going. Yeah. So it's about on track as to where we usually are, and it's just more and more. And our guys are very helpful. So a lot of times I think they do stuff that they don't put in a ticket for. They're just like, oh, I'll get that later. So so I'm sure that it's even more than what they do. So. And Claire has been with us for 9 months now, and she's working on she's learning all the inspections that you have to do with all of your buildings. So, especially she's meeting with the fire inspectors because they are going to all of our buildings now. The Ravenna City is going to all of our buildings.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because I get asked this all the time. Who is the contact for room 134 if someone wants to utilize it?
So the Board of Commissioners staff used to.
We used to, but then I was told Claire, and then I'm like,
See, they contact Claire as a facility request to unlock it.
oh.
So if we have to unlock it. So, but every person in this county, it's in public folders, can request that room on their own.
Okay, so
It's in public folders.
if someone wants to request that room, I can send them up to like Sarah or Jessica.
Jessica probably
they can
can
go
do it
into
for
the
'em.
folder.
Well, you could, however,
But they
anyone
can
with
do it
access to
themselves.
public folders
Can do it.
can go out and schedule it themselves. If they want to.
this is-
Otherwise, we can do
sometimes
it.
this is the public outside.
Oh.
Like you have like Leadership Portage County.
Okay.
They utilize
Mhm.
Dave, and he wanted to see about scheduling it for another meeting. And I said, you know what? I said, I think Claire, but only
So
because
Claire
Claire
just texts
came.
Larry
and-
to unlock the doors. That's how they'll ask us.
Okay.
Because we
So
keep it
I
locked a
can
lot.
I can send them up to our staff and they can.
Yeah, I used to, when I was over there, I
Okay.
used to schedule it.
I
but
just
don't-
didn't know if there was a point person for that room.
Yeah, I don't
Because we
think there's-
did used to do it up here, but.
Yeah.
We could establish a point person, so, Sarah.
Sarah's your new point
Yay,
of contact.
Sarah. It's not too hard
we
to
could
Okay.
do that, but I think that was when you could not go out and reserve it yourself.
Yes.
And now you are able to. However,
Public, yeah.
outside entities.
Yep.
But we
So-
still need to have access or get a key to it so that.
We just
Right.
unlock it. They
So
just
you
usually email
then-
me or put in a
Okay,
ticket
yeah.
to facilities and we unlock it.
I
It's
think
easy.
one other thing I think I've scheduled from an outside entity before, and I then let Claire know, can we have this room unlocked for this time? That kind of thing,
Yeah.
so.
Yep, and we just text the guys and they do it.
Okay.
Let's see. And just maintenance staff is always working on projects daily. There's never a time when you really probably see maintenance staff just sitting around. We are still down a maintenance 3 position. It's been vacant for about a year and a half. Just because lack of skills or people, or the start off wages are just, they want more than what our supervisors make to start, so just can't do
This
it
is
right
what
now.
it is.
Yep, it is what it is. It's the time. So purchasing in the mailroom, I'm gonna move on to there. We run anywhere from 500 to 600,000 pieces of mail in our, on our mail machine
Wow.
every year, and it depends on the election. If you have a major
Yeah.
election,
I was gonna say, board of
even more.
elections, the
So
biggest.
this is just, and currently we're probably about anywhere from 150 to 200,000 pieces of mail right now, and that's usually Mike and Michael, our newer employee, Michael Ambrose. He's helping with that. So we have to have 2 people always doing it, especially with which goes into our deliveries. We have over 2,000 deliveries that we deliver to around the county that come into our dock. So if he's delivering, somebody's doing the mail backup because it's constantly going. We're constantly getting mail in. DocuSign. So usually we have 400 to 450 contracts that used to go through, handwritten. We're already at 350 contracts that's already gone through, and I don't know why. I don't know if there's more funds available, so people are bidding stuff out or they're renewing stuff. Because, I don't think it has really much to do with signatures, like physically signing versus DocuSign. But it's only May and we're already at 350 contracts that have gone through there.
Yeah.
DocuSign's is speeding things up a lot for you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I think people are a lot happier. It was good. It was hard at first, just to try to figure anything out that's new, but it's great now. Now it's no problem.
Yeah,
so.
Sabrina and I signed, but Tony's a little slow.
My mother told me that too.
I have no comment at this time.
Well, you can move forward with just 2.
Wait, I had
You
one the other day
can.
that I got first.
Well,
Really?
yeah.
To start.
Giddy up.
So, and then our purchase orders approximately, we put through the whole entire county. Patty does most of our purchase orders. That's primarily what she does, that and the phones. And she's at 7,600. I'm sorry, she's at 3,800. We usually do about 7,600 since in last year, purchase orders. And then phone issues that Patty does, she's at about 110 to date that she helps people with their phones.
Wow.
So that we're doing. So, and then we do have a couple goals for our purchasing. We'd like to create a purchasing process manual. I'm sure there was one at one time, but I'm not sure exactly where it's at this moment. But and we're also cleaning up our dock area so it's more clean and more efficient, and it's really coming together really nice.
Cool.
It's awesome. And then we would like to also try a barcoding system for our receiving. So Mike handwrites everything right now. Handwrites everything coming in, everything going out, everybody has to sign. So we would like,
A scanner?
we'd like to get some sort of barcode system where we can investigate them a little bit more. It's very time
I
consuming.
have a good scanner because I have to scan all my groceries now because there's no one.
I know, right? And then my
No
last
comment.
update is for the microphone and print shop. Glenn wanted me to let you know that he's very excited because they got an upgrade on their fire panel so it doesn't go off all the time. So he was
Did they
happy.
finish his roof?
They're still,
Yeah,
as soon as that rain hit,
Yeah.
they haven't, they didn't do it, so they're behind.
Yeah.
But it's, they're getting there, they're still working on it, yeah. He has a new hire of Kaylee Schaefer, who he says she's doing a fantastic job, she's catching on.
Oh, good.
She's helping him tremendously. He also said he currently has over 13,000 boxes held at his facility, and he's just expanding. So he is a little bit concerned, like,
Running out of
okay, when we
space.
run out, then what, where are we gonna put all
Yeah,
this
where?
stuff? So, and I was trying to talk to him, I was like, so are people taking stuff out? And he said they're getting better at going through the records. And then they said on average, between the courthouse, prosecutors, and juvenile courts, they pull approximately 35 files per day
Wow,
for all the cases.
that's a lot.
It is
It's a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot. And if you're not organized and know where stuff is,
He's awesome.
he's awesome. That place is so
Yeah.
so
I can't
different.
get my suit that fast at dry cleaners. That thing runs and runs.
And then the print shop, they're running at a normal pace. The print shop does anywhere from 250 to 350 jobs per year. It just depends upon new elected officials and such. And they're right now currently at 140 jobs that he does. And that's probably only, I would say, 1/10 of what Glenn does. So it's something to discuss, like when Glenn leaves, then what do we do? So, because printing's kind of very hard to find printers anymore, so. Because Kaylee's not learning the printing side, she's learning the microfilm side. So, and it is expensive to have things printed, so. And that's all I have, and I'll stop talking.
That's right. Good job. Thank you for the
Good
update.
job,
Yeah.
Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thank
You're the
you.
best.
Do you have anything on your resolutions you wanna add?
Nope,
Or
I
anyone's
think
got
we're
any
okay.
questions?
I think we're good.
Before I get on autopilot and everything?
On your mark, get set, go.
Okay. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend Resolution 23-0032, adopted January 12th, 2023, revising terms of Administrative Services Agreement with Medical Mutual of Ohio for the Portage County Employee Health Benefit Plan for 2023.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners declares obsolete and dispose of the Portage County personal property located at Portage County Board of Developmental Disabilities.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts bids and awards contract for professional utility locating services in the Portage County Regional Sewer District, Portage County, Ohio.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners accepts bids and awards contracts for project ST-421-060, Streetsboro Biosolid Dryer repairs and the Streetsboro Sanitary Sewer District, Number 4, City of Streetsboro, Ohio.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to submit a pre-application to District 7 of the Ohio Public Works Commission for Round 38 grant funding for project number MV-021-190, Village of Manaway Wastewater Treatment Plant, Headworks and Electrical Improvements for the Village of Manaway Public Sewer System in the Portage County for the Portage County Water Resources Department.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to accept the surety bond and performance agreement for construction of street, stormwater, and drainage improvements for the Beck Road storm, sewer, and road improvements in Shalersville Township.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
I make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agree to enter into an agreement between the Board and AT&T for the City of Aurora 911 circuit.
Second.
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the update.
Thanks,
Yep,
Dan.
thank you.
That helps to hear what everybody's doing, because all you see is people.
Yep.
You know,
All right, what do
yeah.
you do?
You know, yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, County Administrator.
So, I would like to enter into an executive session.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 121.22 G3. Motion to enter into executive session to the conferences with an attorney of the public body concerning disputes involving the public body that are the subject of imminent court action.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Tony.
Yes. Morning, Chris.
Good morning, everyone. Could you set this up? Would that be a problem? I don't wanna take up too much time. No, I don't need it. I thought it might be easier.
Oh, they've got it down.
Is it-
You made me read so much I had to have my staff drop me a drink.
You're doing